Hey there, it's Colleen Flanagan, and I wanted to do a tapping video for all you fans of emotional freedom techniques. This one is for anyone who's feeling like they've just been through basically hell. The last few months for me have been so difficult with terrible death in the family and illnesses with other family members and just a lot of upheaval and crazy stuff going on. And I just felt so awful, and I thought, I got to get out of this. How do I get out of it? Well, you know, it's all emotions and energy, right? And if you change the energy, you can change your life and make shift happen. So let's go do some shifting right now of your energy. So just start tapping, and I like to go like this, tapping both karate chop points here. These are acupressure points, and we're going to be doing a whole lot more. And just talk about, even though I feel down and out, I feel beaten by life, or life's trying to beat me down and keep me down, I release this fear now, and I choose to love and accept this is what's going on, but I'm going to get through it. Just like I got through everything else that's gone on in my life since I was a little kid. The schools, the bullying, the teenage years, the dating, all that other stuff that I went through in my life. Here I am. I'm going to make this stronger and more powerful than ever, this part of my life, so be it. Even though so many terrible things have been going on, I've been through some terrible times in my life in the past, and I'm going to get through these too. And I'm going to rally now and strengthen myself. And then the third time, even though I've been through some terrible times in my life, and I feel like I'm going through another terrible time in my life, and I really can't see a way out right now, I love and accept myself. I know I'm strong, and I'm going to look back on this and just realize I flipped off life because you ain't getting me down. So now we're going to start tapping the top of our head, which is very powerful energy point here. I now let go of these feelings of despair, hopelessness, helplessness, desperation. Fear I'm not going to make it through, just feeling totally drained energetically. I'm clearing this out now. And I like to customize the tapping to the area I'm tapping on. So you could talk about right here, I'm letting go of all these ignorant, non-beneficial thoughts running around my brain in the mad monkey mind. What are we going to do? How are we going to get through this? I just don't have the energy. I just want to lay down and let life run all over me. Oh, hell to the no. Clearing now these fears about things that I'm seeing. Maybe I'm seeing a terrible to-do list and it's really scary, or a situation in my life with a loved one that I can't do anything to change. I let this go now, this fear of seeing more terrible things. And I choose strength and power, tenacity and resilience. I'm letting go of now any anguish that I've had. Maybe something stunk in my life. Maybe now life stinks for me. I let go of this fear. It's not going to get any better. I now open my energy by tapping on these acupressure points and let go of my fear of speaking my mind. I let go of any unspoken fear. Angst, despair, hopelessness, helplessness, feeling I'm alone in this. It's only up to me to make things happen. And it could be stored in my mouth now, my gums, my tongue. I want all that gone now. All that angst out of my mouth. And now the collarbone points. Opening up my energy now and letting the strength come in and the resilience and the tenacity. I've gotten through some terrible times in my life, and I'm going to get through this too. Yep, absolutely. And then under your arm, like the center of your armpit, I now release this fear that I'm not safe, that these bad times are never going to end. I release fears of rejection and abandonment, even by death or disease for loved ones. I release fears about my own health. I like to do both sides, even though you really don't have to. I now let go from my torso and all my internal organs as you're tapping gently underneath your, like the center of your armpit. I release my fear and terror that things aren't going to get any better. And I choose now to breathe deeply and strongly and just feel better about things. And I like to do hands too, clearing out now maybe fears that I can't grasp a situation, or fears that I can't hold on to something or let something go or bring money into my life or love, whatever it is you're missing. You just tap on the sides of your fingers here and talk about what you want and letting it go. Releasing these fears now. And so it is. Hope you're feeling better. If you thought of any weird things and situations or uncomfortable events and stuff from your past, think about what made you uncomfortable, and if you feel that energetic charge, just start again about that energetic charge. Like I had a memory as we were working today about a situation in school that I felt embarrassed and ashamed about. And just as a little kid, just clear it, something like this. Even though I had that memory and I felt embarrassed and ashamed and I was afraid the bad times will never end, and I probably didn't study the night before because I never liked school very much. I like learning on my own, reading on my own. I forgive myself and I let go of this memory. I release this fear from when I was in school and I didn't do my homework and I got yelled at and the whole class laughed at me, and now I'm afraid I'm not going to get through this situation in my life. See, everything's pretty much related. When it comes up, it's related to what you're going through now, and you need to get rid of it because these layers can actually just pull your energy down, and you don't want that. So just talk and tap. Even though I had that weird memory when I was working on myself, it's another layer coming up to be released. That's all it is. Why am I thinking of these things? You're thinking of them because they need to be released. So I forgive myself for judging myself and let go of the energies of the past now. Clearing out the energies of the past and this mad monkey mind, all these crazy thoughts from when I was a kid. Oh, the little rebellious kid, not wanting to do her homework or anything, just wanting to read the books that she chose to read and study the subject she loved to study. Letting that all go now. Clearing all these fears of seeing worse things happen around my eyes. Clearing my fears of not seeing the end of this horrible situation in my life or whatever I'm going through now that's just got me feeling so drained. Like life is kicking me in the butt. No, that ain't going to happen. I now choose to focus on how I felt all the times in the past. When I got through the terrible times and I look back on them and like, ha! I'm stronger than I ever knew, right? Stronger than I ever knew. And even though something might be stinking in my life now, I let that go. And as I tap on these acupressure points here, which are the governing vessel meridian, I feel safe. Just let it go. It's just stupid energy, stupid stuff. It's part of living life. And I now tap the strength in, the tenacity, the fierceness. I may be old, but I'm fierce. Yeah. Let's go for it. Stronger, more powerful, under the armpits, wherever you want to go. Tap on your ankles down below. Even if you got cankles, it's good, and it's probably a little bit sore down there. I release my fears of walking my path like a warrior, like a champion. I am a champion. Tapping away these fears now. See, you don't have to exactly do it right. You just talk and tap. That's what I do. And laugh and make fun of it. And soon you're going to feel better, and I hope you feel better now, because you are a treasure and you deserve to feel good. You deserve to release all these burdens from your back. I now let go of all the burdens on my back. The emotional burdens, physical burdens, spiritual burdens, mental burdens in my life, carrying the burdens of my loved ones, carrying burdens from this life, all past lives in my DNA, my ancestral line. Just clear it all out now, and so it is. That's how I work on myself, and I hope this helps you to feel better as well. Take care of yourself. You are beloved. Just know that, okay? By so many people who are watching you and learning from you. Take care. Peace out. Namaste. Get 10 free chapters of my Fearless Accurate Dowsing book on my website, emorescue.com. There's also links to all my Amazon books and other interesting information. Thank you.